Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel. And as you can see, I've got a big old box here beside me, and we are going to be checking out a new to me company, at least, Helpsy source. Okay, so you guys know, if you've been around here for a while, I am a big ThredUp girl. I love to buy their rescue boxes. And if you're new here, hey, what's up? I'm Allie. I am a part-time reseller on Poshmark, and I love to go out sourcing at the thrift stores for items to sell in my Poshmark closet, but I do just love a good mystery box, even if it's not always the best financial decision. I find that for the most part, I profit quite nicely from my ThredUp boxes, and it is just such a joy to open mystery boxes. It's like Christmas when you get them. So I'm willing to accept a dud every now and again. But yes, I do love ThredUp because I just find that their boxes are consistently very solid. I feel like I, for the most part, know what to expect from them. But lately I feel like I've been seeing a lot of resellers open up boxes from this company, Helpsy Source. And I am kind of interested in this company because unlike ThredUp, they do sell a lot of boxes that are a specific brand. So the Grateful Queen, she just opened up a box from Free People, which I thought looked pretty good. And yeah, they have lots of other brands that they work with, so you know a little bit more what you are going to get. And so I was looking around on the Helpsy Source website, and I wasn't really seeing anything that I really wanted to pull the trigger on. You are paying a little bit more than you do for most of ThredUp's boxes, more like $8 to $9 to $10 to $20 an item, which is a little bit too risky for me when you don't know for sure what you're going to get. But I did see this little box available, and this is very similar to one that I really enjoy getting from ThredUp. So ThredUp has a 25 mixed item box, 25 random women's items, sometimes men's thrown in there, and I do really like that one. And Helpsy Source has kind of a competitor, I would say. So they have this 40 item box, and it is originally $115, but I was able to get a slight deal on it, and I ended up paying $103 for these 40 items. And I thought, compared to some of the other boxes, this is a very good deal. It ends up being only $2.50 per item. So of course I'm hoping that this becomes a great rival for ThredUp because it is nice to get 40 items rather than the 25. But because I don't have experience with this company, if this turns out to be absolutely terrible, I didn't waste too much money, and even if I get a few good pieces, I should be able to make my money back well. I've also not really seen anybody else talk about this box, so maybe I'm just missing it. But let me know your experience down below if you have opened this box before and you just don't have a YouTube channel. But hopefully this will help you guys know if you should get this box or not. So a lot of talking, but I do try to share all the information when I am trying out a company for the first time. I will say that this did take longer to come than ThredUp boxes usually take for me. ThredUp boxes often will come, I would say, within 5 days, depends sometimes. But this one did come in about 2.5 weeks. So it's not a super quick one, at least this time it wasn't. You guys don't have smell-o-vision, but I am getting a very intense whiff of your great aunt's house. You know, it's pretty musty smelling, so that's not what I love to smell. And everything is kind of just thrown in here, which I don't really care about that, but ThredUp I do feel does a very good job for the most part of putting some tissue paper on. A lot of times they'll kind of fold things nicely. Depends on the warehouse, but first impressions, not as strong as ThredUp, but that doesn't really matter. So let me go ahead and put this on the floor and we'll get into it. When I forgot to add to that, another reason I did go ahead and buy this box is because they had this big spreadsheet that you could open up, and they said, like, these are all the brands that could be in this box. And some were not great, which is fine. I don't expect every item in this box at all to be amazing, but there were a lot of very good brands on there. So hopefully, it's about a mix, some good brands, some not good brands. That's really what I expect with these boxes. But yeah, hopefully we didn't just get a bunch of old stuff. So up first, this is actually kind of cute. It's not something I would pick up at the thrift store, but I mean, it's not an ugly piece. This is by the brand Willow. It is a size small. I'm actually not familiar with this brand, but it does kind of look like a nice tag. This does feel pretty well made. It is a pretty red color, like the button detail on here. I don't know how well these kind of cardigans do where it's just like a button up top. I feel like they don't necessarily do that well. I don't really ever pick up anything in this style. This is 100% cotton and it is made in the USA, so that's always a great sign. This is Orvis, definitely vintage Orvis, size 12. And yeah, I don't love selling these kinds of clothing items, to be honest. It is just like a work blazer. I just find that they really don't move for me unless they're like the really cool like plaid, longer, dark academia blazers. I just don't like selling them. And kind of the bad thing about this is like Clothes Mentor is not going to take this because it's not recent and it does smell very strongly, so that is unfortunate. So any kind of piece like this, I probably will have a garage sale this summer. We did have one already and it went pretty well, but my husband and I will probably have another one. So I'll put a lot of this stuff that I don't think Clothes Mentor or Plato's will take, or I don't want to list it. I'll try to sell it through the garage sale and then I'll just go ahead and donate it. So hopefully we don't get a lot of items like this. But from the looks of things, we might be. Another blazer. This is from a brand called Zanella. It is made in Italy, so this probably is nice. It's a size 6. But yeah, I just feel like a very, very out of date piece. There are the shoulder pads in there. I just, from my experience, like people are not looking to buy items like this. So I will do a little bit of research, of course. Another vintage blazer, probably not gonna list. A more modern piece here that is good. This is from the brand Mango Casual. It is a size medium. There is that tag, just a thin one. And it's not like an uber exciting piece, just like a ribbed black long sleeve. I don't know, I'll look into this. I don't think this is a bad brand by any means, but it's just a very basic piece. So I will go ahead and look up comps to see if it would be worth it. But this is one that I would definitely take to Plato's. They probably wouldn't accept it, if they would accept it, until fall, but I do believe that's a brand that I've seen in Plato's before. Okay, so more of that brand, Zanella. Not off to a super great start, I will say. This is a size 14, and yeah, I mean, they're just, you know, dress pants, and I don't think many people have a need for these anymore. It's not that like everybody hates them so much, it's just like a lot of workplaces let you wear jeans now or more casual pieces, and of course a lot of people work from home. So I'll put this again into the lookup pile, but probably going to be garage sale. Here we have yet another blazer from this Italian company, Zanella. This is a size 8. I am sorry for just repeating myself, but yeah, I just don't think anybody will be looking for this. Hopefully somebody around the neighborhood will be. Oh my goodness, you guys, this is not going very well. Another blazer. This one is from Les Suit, and it is a size 12. Also looks to be quite outdated. I don't know, this one's a little bit cuter actually. So I will go ahead and look all these up. Hopefully I'm wrong. Oh, I'm allergic to the box. Okay, some jeans. And these are from the brand Vigos. Vigos? I don't actually know how to say that. This is definitely an older tag than what I'm used to, and it has collection on there. And they are size 11, so I guess more of like a junior's cut. These are a boot cut, and they do have like some fun butt patches. There is a bit of fading going on, which I don't think is intentional, but I will try to look more into these because I don't mind selling this brand. It's not one that I run towards by any means, especially not like an older piece like this, but I'll look into it. This one's kind of cute though. This is from a brand called Weston, which I feel like I've seen this before. It might just be a boutique kind of brand. It is a size large, but it is a pretty cute dress. It is lined, and I do like that it's kind of tiered. So this is one I'll for sure look into, and if I can sell it for like 20 to 25, I will still go ahead and list it. Okay, a little cardigan from Lord & Taylor woman, size 1X. This is pretty basic, so that's kind of the bad thing, but I mean, it is a pretty high quality little cardigan. So nothing really to write home about, but I'll look up comps again if it's like $20, $25 sale, especially because it is a size 1X. I will for sure go ahead and list this one. It is a cotton and nylon blend. And yeah, I mean, I feel like people are looking for good quality basics, so that's not bad. Yeah, just a lot of like older pieces where I feel like with ThredUp, I don't actually get a lot of like older vintage style pieces. It seems like a lot of the stuff I get from there, it might not be super high quality. It might be a lot of mall brands, but they are like within the last 10 years or so. These are from a brand called Raleigh Denim, which I've not heard of. These are size 25, straight leg cut. So pretty small, but I am glad to see that they are straight leg. Okay, we got a new with tags and it says it retailed for $49. That's a good sign. This is a size small and it's from a brand that I've not heard of. Just looks like some kind of boutique brand. Bye. Yeah, again, size small. Pretty cute, floral. Doesn't feel uber high quality. Real stretchy though, pretty comfy. This is one I probably will go ahead and take to Clothes Mentor. I've heard that Clothes Mentor is less picky than Plato's, and if you have something that's new with tags, they'll pretty much take it. So that one I will likely take there, but I'll look up comps just in case. Oh, I found the culprit of the really, really stinky one. So I definitely will just go ahead and donate this because the smell is quite overpowering and I am a bit sensitive to that kind of thing. But this is from the brand J.R. Knights by Caliendo. It is a size 12. That is what that tag looks like. I will definitely just kind of like run these vintage names through Poshmark just to see, because some of these brands can be worth a lot of money. But yeah, this one is just so stinky. But I do like the collar there. That's pretty fun. Sequins. For sure missing a few. But this is a pretty cute dress. It's too bad that it is the smelly one because it is like a really nice like velvety bodycon dress. And then it does have the sheer sleeves. So especially if it did not have all of this going on, this would be a very timeless, like kind of classy looking dress. So too bad. This is a gray and red striped sweater. I believe this is a men's sweater. It looks like men's to me. This is a size large from the brand Gaunt, I think is how you would say that. And again, it's like vintage, but like not like a trendy vintage, I feel like. This is 100% lamb's wool though. So yeah, I will go ahead and list that because of the materials, and it does look to be in good shape, but I wish it was just like a solid color. I just don't feel like I really see people wearing like these striped sweaters very much anymore. Okay, a sweatshirt. I do like selling athletic wear, and this is cute. This is a hoodie from Puma. I do love that shade of pink. Very, very cute. A more modern piece here. And this is a size extra small. So don't love that, but you know, it is what it is. I will for sure go ahead and list this one. I originally was hoping that I could list at least half, about 20, and then take the rest to Plato's or Clothes Mentor. That's not going to be the situation just because I know those consignment stores are not going to take that vintage stuff. But yeah, still hoping maybe 15 or so I can list. Maybe we just got like the bad stuff out of the way on top. But nah, here is another blazer from that company, Zanella, size 12. So I am so curious if you guys have opened this box before. Maybe I just got unlucky and like one person probably donated all of their work blazers and I am just the unfortunate recipient of all of them. So it probably just depends on the box. I don't know. I don't know if I'm willing to try this again though. Definitely let me know your thoughts. But yeah, just another outdated, pretty stinky piece, figuratively and literally. And more dress pants. These are 98% wool though, So that is nice, and they are made in Italy. It looks like it says Costume National. So I will go ahead again and look into these, because if they are good, especially with that material, I will list them. Yeah, just a nice classic black pair of dress pants. But that's the sad thing, even if something sold originally for $500, if nobody wants to buy it, it's not really worth anything. Okay, so I do know that this brand is expensive. We'll see what the resale is like for a piece like this. So this is Louis Furrow, I think is how you say it. This is a size US 12. And this is very interesting. Oh, I think it's a skirt. I thought it was like a weird off-the-shoulder top. But yeah, it looks like it is a skirt, does have all the buttons, and then it does just have like some side slits going on. This brand has a real tiny tag. It's called Only Hearts, I believe, by Helena Stewart. Just a very simple top. I mean, it is pretty cute and comfy and stretchy. I do like the little bit of detail, but I am guessing this is not going to be substantial enough to list. This is a dress from Donna Morgan, size 10. I mean, this does feel pretty high quality. It has like a subtle animal print. I don't even know, maybe like a cheetah kind of print, maybe a made-up animal. But I mean, it looks to be probably a knee-length dress, so we'll look into that one. Some jeans by Perry Ellis, which I do believe Perry Ellis does retail for a bit. These are a size 34 by 30, so these are men's. So this could be good, who knows, we'll see. Some more Puma, not mad about that. This is a size US medium. Another pink hoodie. Do like that there is some kind of fun detail on the sleeves there. Yeah, absolutely will list this one. I probably won't get much more than like 20, 25 bucks max for these Puma sweatshirts. But at this point in the box, I would love for the rest of the stuff to be right around that level. This is from a brand called Glamour. It's a size 1X. See? So I don't know. Yeah, of course we'll do some research. It is a nice little like open cardigan. It kind of gives me Eileen Fisher vibes. But yeah, unfortunately not 100% linen or any other good materials. Judy Blue, I do really enjoy selling Judy Blue a lot. Mostly I would pick it up if I was thrifting it in larger sizes, and this is a size 3/26, so that is for sure unfortunate. But this is a relaxed fit pair of jeans, and I will absolutely still list them. I just don't expect them to sell super quickly, but I do like this style of jean a lot. And yeah, my Judy Blue has always done well for me in the past, but like I said, I've only ever really sold it in probably like size 6 and above. It's a pretty cute print, ModCloth, ModCloth, ModCloth. Olivia Moon or not, probably just a little boutique piece. But this is pretty cute. I mean, I probably won't list it just because it's not a very substantial piece, but I will absolutely take it to probably Clothes Mentor or maybe Plato's, we'll see. Okay, this is not bad. This is Ralph Lauren, and it is a size 3X. Pretty basic button-down top, but it is in good shape. I do decently okay with Ralph Lauren. It's not a brand I like often pick up, but I probably would have picked this up at the thrift store for, you know, like $2 or so. And this is 100% cotton. So that's not too bad. More vintage pants. These are kind of fun though. These are a size 4 and they are 100% silk, so that's nice. This is from the brand Richard Tyler. Nice big tag. And yeah, these are like some funky vintage pants. These are the kind of vintage pieces that I don't mind selling. I still don't know if I would necessarily have picked these up because they are still more of like a business kind of piece. They're not very casual, but you could absolutely dress these down a lot and somebody could really style these very cute. They're very, very high-waisted. So I will go ahead and list those ones. Okay, this piece is definitely just going to be donated just from this brand called Carly, and just you know, really, really worn, doesn't have much life left to it. I'll probably actually just throw this away, unfortunately. A cropped long sleeve shirt from Polaroid. This is a size extra large. And I actually have tried to sell similar things like this in the past. And I picked them up because I thought they were kind of cool and cute, whatever. And they have not really sold the Polaroid pieces that I've picked up. I think I've gotten a sweatshirt and then like another like longer sleeve crop top. And yeah, not a lot of interest on Polaroid pieces. So I'll probably try to take this one to Plato's. I am gonna do a couple videos in the next few weeks where I take items to Clothes Mentor as well as Plato's. So definitely be on the lookout for that, because how I've done it in the past is I'll basically do like a reverse haul. I'll show you everything that I am taking and I'll kind of put like a check mark or an X, which will let you know if they accepted it or they denied it, because I think it can be very helpful to see what those kinds of stores will take, because it does take quite a bit of time to like get your stuff all organized and cleaned and then take it over, and I don't want to waste your time. But okay, finally got something that could be worth a chunk. So this is a Taylor Swift long sleeve, size medium. And this says death by 1,000 cuts. Don't come for me. I'm not quite sure what that's referring to. I'm one of those people that I'm like, I like Taylor Swift. I think she makes good music. You know, I've bought her albums in the past. I do listen to her, but I'm not like going to spend $5,000 to go to her Eras tour personally. But there are, of course, a lot of people who are super, super, super into Taylor Swift. I am guessing that her pieces will do quite well on the secondhand market, and this is just a really cute top. I really do like the color a lot. So this one could be worth a pretty penny, and I'm excited to list it and excited to see what I can get for it. Now we have another pair of vintage pants. These ones are 100% silk again though. These are a size medium, and they're from Norm Thompson. So I will go ahead and list these because like the other ones, they are nice and high-waisted, and that silk definitely elevates it a lot. And this, I think, like the other ones too, these could be styled very, very well by someone with better fashion sense than me. Another long sleeve top, University of South Carolina, athletic department. This is one, you know, it's not vintage, it's just kind of like a basic long sleeve t-shirt. So in the past, like when I was just starting out reselling, I would have listed something like this because it could sell for like $10, and that's fine, but I just don't have the space anymore to be listing like every little thing. So yeah, that one will just go to the garage sale pile, but will likely end up being donated. My goodness, so much vintage. Please let me know if you've bought this box and if this is very weird that I'm getting so much vintage, or if this is kind of what you can expect, because it helps everyone else too if you can leave a comment. But this is from a brand called Travel Smith. It's a size medium, just a basic polo. It does have that vintage look, so I don't know, I might see if like my brother wants this or something, because I do think this probably was a guy's originally. Like it has that vintage look, but it's not interesting enough to really list, I don't think. I don't know. It's not single stitch, so it doesn't have that going for it. And there is a bit of wash wear, so yeah, I will not be listing this one, unfortunately. More dress pants. Oh my goodness. These are from the brand Les Suit, which we did see earlier in the haul. I'm guessing they're like a size 12 or so, because that's what a lot of those other pieces were. Yeah, just another uninteresting item in the box. Okay, a little sweater here. I do like the color of this one. It's from Garnet Hill, which is a good brand. Size medium. So this is 70% lamb's wool, 20% rabbit hair, and 10% nylon. This looks like it was part of a two-piece set. These are a size 22W, so that's good. And this is 100% wool, but it's just a black classic skirt. I will list it, but I think this is gonna sit for a really long. Okay, sorry, had to change the battery pack, so if the angle looks a little different, that's why. But yeah, I will go ahead and list that skirt, but I expect it to sit for quite a while, and I don't expect to sell it for very much. Okay, this looks a little bit interesting. Sport Tech by Port Authority, size extra large. And yeah, unfortunately, just a big fat donate for this one because this just looks like somebody's like sponsored baseball team kind of thing. And it's not vintage. I don't know. It probably is like 20 years old to be honest, but it's not like cool enough vintage looking to sell kind of like under that category. Another blazer because why not? Although this one is a silk and wool blend and it is by Linda Allard, Ellen Tracy. So they got together, brought some silk and wool together. I don't know. I mean, like I said, something could be really nice, like very high retail originally, but if like nobody's looking for this kind of vintage blazer, it doesn't matter, it just will never sell. Once again, thank you to the Taylor Swift long sleeve. Ellen Tracy, 100% extra fine merino wool, size large. And wow, this 100% is no longer a size large. This probably is like a small at this point, but I don't love to sell things that are shrunk because everything's just off. So I probably will just go ahead and donate this one. This is a real stinky one too. This is from All That Jazz, which I actually have sold some kind of like real interesting pieces from this company before. I sold, I think, like a sunflower kind of dress. This one is less interesting. It doesn't scream vintage to me and it doesn't really feel that high of quality. I mean, it's like cute. It's not terrible by any means, but probably another garage sale piece. Oh my goodness, you guys. More dress pants. These are size 40 from Gerard Darrell. Yeah, I mean, really nothing to say. Just another pair of vintage dress pants. A few more items. Another blazer from Les Suits. This is a size 8. There we go. Another piece from Mango. Remember that brand we saw what feels like a million years ago? We got that piece from Mango. This is a size extra small. Not something that will likely be substantial enough for me to list unless I'm very wrong about the resale on that, but I think it's just like not that great. So probably Play-Doh's. And the last item, will we end on a win? Actually, yes, I like this. I mean, look at that collar, so cute with those letters. I wish it was bigger than an extra small. This is one I would have kept if it was like a medium or a large. So ended on a win, even though pretty much the entire box was not a win, but I hope this was helpful for you guys. Like I said, it's hard to like say for sure how this box normally is because I could have just gotten really unlucky with somebody's vintage blazer and dress pant collection. If they do have a big sale on this box in the future, maybe I'll try it one more time just to see if this was a fluke, because I do think that the price is pretty fair. 115-ish normally for 40 items, but it seems like it is often at least partly on sale. And perhaps I will try like their Free People box in the future if I'm able to get my hands on it, or if there's another brand that I do like to sell. But those boxes, the cost of goods does tend to be a bit higher. So that is not something that I am really looking for to pay like $10 to $20 per item on mystery pieces, even if you do know the brand. But do let me know your experience with this company down below and if I just really got a big miss. And if you like this video, please make sure to give me a big thumbs up and subscribe. It really does help my channel out a lot. But thanks again for watching and I will see you next time. Bye.